what's up? Welcome to Edge of Illumination. It is Renee. We are going to talk about the benefits of being single and singlehood. In our society, so much emphasis is placed on being in a relationship, having a family, having the perfect girlfriend, boyfriend, etc. And if you are a person who is still single or has been single a long time, know that you have one of the greatest gifts imaginable. Have you ever been into a relationship and you thought that everything was going to be perfect when you're with this person? You thought as soon as you're with them, you're going to be happy, everything's going to be fun, and it's going to be great. And sometimes it is at first, for like the first week or two, month. And then all of a sudden, you find that you're bored. Or you find that your partner starts acting differently. Or you find that it's just not all that you thought it would be. Or you miss having your own freedom, having your own autonomy. You miss taking yourself out on vacations, on trips, being able to not have to worry about someone else or check in on somebody else. Or even better, let's say you meet somebody who you really like and you find them to be really attractive. You don't have to say, oh, wait, but I'm in a relationship. You actually can see where things go and get to know them. These are all the benefits you have with being single. We have been taught that if you are not married, you are somehow missing out or that you got the short end of the stick, especially if you're a woman, that you've made it if you have a beautiful family and a great husband and a great happy home, that's the ultimate, that's the goal. Well, that isn't the case for everyone. And case in point is all you have to do is look at the amount of failed marriages that are out there. That's not saying that would be you, but when you see that, you realize that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. You can also look at the amount of infidelity, and that shows us, again, not everything is what it looks like. What happens when you have those children and your body starts to change or you're not fresh and new anymore? What happens to your relationship? Well, in a lot of cases, the person that you're with starts looking for someone else. They start looking another way. And if you've invested a lot emotionally, that can be terrible. That's not to say it's guaranteed, but that happens more often than not. And let's say you have a beautiful family, you have lots of children. Well, it sounds great, but the responsibility can be heavy, especially if you are a single mother. And even if you are not, you may find that almost the majority of all of your income go to the children. You want to go on vacation, you have to get childcare. You want to go out and go shopping, you have to consider the needs of the children. What do they need? Backpacks, school clothes, supplies. You finally have some money saved up to get something that you've always wanted to get. Well, guess what? The children get sick. So that's a huge responsibility. And that's not to say that you can never have children or you should never want children, but it is to say that appreciate what you have right now, because you're going to look back at this time, if you do get in a family, and think, wow, that was so much fun. Enjoy your years. Enjoy being a bachelor. Enjoy being a bachelorette. And how you enjoy it to the fullest, spend your money on yourself. Look good. Feel good. Go to the places you want to go to. Eat all of the foods that you want to eat. Go see the movies. Do all the things that you cannot do if you are married and with a family. This is all about reframing. So instead of looking at something in terms of, oh, I don't have this, so I can't be happy, reframe it and say, thank goodness I don't have that because now I can do this, and that. Stay focused on the moment right here, right now. Make a list of all the things that you want to do and do it. You have the ability to. The most important part of this is to quit wanting what is outside of yourself. When you look for happiness outside of yourself, it gives the other person way too much power and way too much control. And some people enjoy that. Some people enjoy having you attached to them and, I don't think I'm going to call him right now. Well, I said I'm going to hang out with them, but, maybe later. And it can cause an emotional wreck for you because you're now sitting at home stressed out and worried about them and what's going to happen next. And in some cases, you may find that you are more miserable in a relationship than if you're not in one at all. Or even worse, you invest heavily in someone, you take time away from the things that you love, and all of a sudden the person turns out to be not who you thought they were. And that's also equally just as tragic. When you are not in a relationship, it gives you the ability to control what you get attached to. Controlling what you get attached to, this is the real power. Controlling what you get attached to, that is the real power. And the reason why is because you have the ability to decide who you let in your life, when, where, and why. You don't necessarily have that same ability and that same freedom when you're in a heavy, serious relationship or especially a marriage. So enjoy what you have. Don't look outside of yourself. Don't assume that they're happier because they have this or that. People can put up really good facades. And a lot of times things are not what they look like. And you don't end up finding out till years later. Oh, I thought they were in a happy marriage, but it turned out it was actually this way or that way. And so instead of allowing all that emotional energy to seep out and feeling sad and feeling like you're missing something, embrace it, enjoy it, start having fun. And I find it's also a really weird phenomenon. When you really get excited about being single and you're like, I'm going to go out, I'm going to meet all these people, I'm going to go different places, I'm going to do what I want to do. Typically, that's when someone tries to come in and lock you down. So also watch out for that. Another huge factor is when you do finally go to get into a relationship, be careful to take your time and not get attached to them too quickly, because I have found that there are certain people that if they see you have that sense of freedom and you can do whatever you want to do, they actually want to get you attached to them on purpose because they want that feeling of control. Stay free. Stay independent, stay having fun, stay having a good time. And most importantly, do not look outside of yourself. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Also, we have a members only where you can join for exclusive videos. So click the link to join that as well. Enjoy being single. Instead of seeing it as a burden, see it as an amazing opportunity. You would be surprised how many people who are married who are looking at you saying, I wish. And also, you can keep your body snatched if you're a woman. You don't have to worry about the weight gain. You don't have to worry about the hormonal changes. You can just live your best life, having a blast and having fun. It is an amazing opportunity, and I'll talk to you later. Till next time, bye-bye.